Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com. Let's take a look together at these Diode Dynamics SS3 Sport LED driving pod lights. These 3-inch LED driving pod lights are going to act as an auxiliary high beam and increase your visibility to keep you safe. As you can see, I have this light already connected to my power source, and what you're seeing currently is one of my favorite features of these lights. It's the backlight feature, and these lights feature a amber backlight, and this is going to be great to add a stylish touch to your vehicle or add more visibility when you're not using the main beam. So I turned off my studio lights and went back out for a wide view, just so you can get a better idea of what this backlight looks like, especially in low light or dark conditions. And you can see it there from a distance, but let me fire up that main beam and you can see the difference there. So we have our amber backlight and then that main beam. And then I'm going to try to turn this light so that beam will aim right there on the wall behind me, trying to make sure that my wires don't cross. Now that driving pattern beam is going to give you enough width to light up a standard road or trail, and the light has a color temperature of 6,000 Kelvin. So that cool white color will match most factory lights, and this has a raw lumen rating of 2,262 lumens and a measured lumen rating of 1,520 lumens. So I'm going to go ahead and kick my studio lights back on, and you can still see just how bright that is with my bright studio lights. And so again, you see the beam, and then we'll go back to the backlight. And then let's go back for a closer view. Now this has a peak beam intensity of 54,700 candela. And if you're not familiar with candela ratings, those ratings measure the directional light output, and it's how anything is rated where you want light shining in a specific direction. Lumen ratings are pretty much just for omnidirectional output, like your regular light bulbs, where you want light shining in all directions. But for a more detailed description of these ratings, you can visit this product page on our website, or Diode Dynamics provides additional information that you can find. Now the power draw on that main beam is going to be 1.1 amps. On the backlight it's 0.03 amps. These lights are designed with a newer technology known as custom TIR optics. TIR stands for total internal reflection. So unlike the older technology that uses reflectors or simple projector lenses, which aren't too efficient at focusing all of the light where you want it, these custom designed large TIR optics are going to collect and then focus all of the light forward very efficiently. And instead of having another external lens, certain lens patterns have been molded directly into the surface of this lens. So that's going to prevent the normal efficiency loss you see with an outside lens. As you might know, when you shine light through any type of glass or plastic, you're going to lose some light as it shines through, and you could lose up to 10% of that light. So by making it as a part of this lens, you're, instead of going to lose efficiency, you're going to pick up some efficiency. Now these lights do include the industry standard Deutsch style connection, so you see how I have this plugged in. That connector is going to plug right into the back of the light. I've got another pigtail here just to show you what it looks like out of the box. So that's going to plug in securely to the back of the light. It's going to clip in securely, and then you'll be able to remove it easily as well. These lights also feature a breather patch that you see there. That's going to prevent any moisture buildup. And these heat sinks that you see here on the back of the housing, they're going to do a great job of dissipating heat quickly to increase the longevity of these lights. Now these lights have been built with high intensity LED chips, and they feature a durable powder coated aluminum construction, and the heavy duty construction is going to do a great job of withstanding extreme temperatures, corrosion, and vibration. Testing is completed to SAE standards, just like your factory lighting components on your vehicle. And an interesting note to make is these lights have been designed and engineered and assembled right down the highway from us at Diode Dynamics headquarters here in the greater St. Louis area. Now these again are 3-inch pod lights, but to give you some overall dimensions, looking at the width first from end to end, we're sitting at about 3¼ inches. That's going to be the same measurement for our height, end to end, 3¼ inches high or tall. And then looking at the depth from the front of our light all the way to the end of our heat sinks there, we're sitting pretty close to 2 3/8 inches. Now, these lights do draw a high current, and they do require adequately sized wiring for safe operation. So if you're not using a Diode Dynamics wiring harness, you do want to be sure that you're using wiring that's 16 gauge or larger. Now, we do offer these pair of lights with brackets if that's something that you are interested in, or you can buy these lights individually, either without a bracket or with a bracket. So you do have a few options there in regards to what you want. Now, if these lights aren't exactly what you're looking for, we do have a wide selection of other lights from Diode Dynamics, different specs, different intensities, different features. So if this doesn't match exactly what you're looking for, be sure to check out our other offerings that we have here from Diode Dynamics, and I'm pretty confident you're going to be able to find exactly what you need. Well, I think that's going to wrap up our look today. I do hope that our time together was illuminating for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.